going to go read because it's been raining a lot and today is finally sunny. So probably we'll go sit somewhere in the park or at a chair somewhere in my neighborhood. I also want to bring my camera with me, pop up a tripod somewhere and get some vlog footage, which is so freaking scary because I am terrified of filming in public. I've tried doing it more in public, but I usually just don't bring any tripod and just have my little camera hidden away because I just want to hide from everybody the fact that I'm filming. But you know, I was thinking yesterday, maybe it's time I face my fear and train myself to get more comfortable with doing things that I'm scared of. Not everything has to be so comfortable. Today will be a challenge for me. I am gonna pop up a tripod which will stand out. Like everybody who walk past will probably know that I am filming myself, or maybe that's just all in my head and people just don't really care what I'm actually doing, but I'm just terrified. I'm terrified of being judged, or people think that like I'm cringy, or like, oh, she's filming herself, what a fool. I'm scared, but maybe that's just my anxiety talking, and my goal today is to just stay grounded in those moments and deep breath and remind myself that, you know, I'm doing something that I love and their opinion doesn't change my experience. Okay. This is my new cardigan from the brand Kijun. It's a Korean brand. I love this new cardigan because it's kind of like Miu Miu-esque, but not Miu Miu obviously. The tag's still on, so I need to take care of that. Pants are from Aritzia. I've had it for a long time. Let's go. As I was filming this, there were a few people walking past and I was holding my breath the whole time and nobody ended up saying anything, so I guess it was just all anxiety in my head. Although once in a while I would pretend that I needed to grab something in my bag so it seems less awkward. Okay, I just look at the footage and basically I pop up my tripod for 2-3 minutes. Not a long time, but I might pop up the tripod again and try again in a bit. I'm so scared. Moving to a different location to change up the reading scene. I gotta go home because I'm getting all snotty. I'm like freezing cold right now. I know I talked about this before, being in a creative rut, feeling uninspired to create, but it's weird because I thought I would be over it by now, and part of me feels scared talking about this again because I don't want to come off as complaining. But I'm realizing it now that it is not just a one and done thing, and maybe if you're also feeling uninspired in your life, then this could be of help, hopefully. Every time I sit down to create, I would get very self-critical of my own ideas. My inner critic would say, your ideas are boring, your videos are getting repetitive, nobody want to watch that, these ideas has been done before, blah blah blah. Instead of just kind of like acknowledging those negative thoughts, unfortunately I let those negative thoughts get in the way and I ended up not creating anything and abandoning all my ideas. Hence, I had nothing to post for the last few months, or if I ended up creating something, I would get very, very critical of how my video comes out, which takes away the joy of doing it. Last year, I was very consistent with posting on YouTube. I was pumping out one video every week. It was also my first year posting consistently on YouTube, so I was very diligent with those and was just creating videos after videos without thinking too much about it. And now looking back, I really miss that version of myself. I really miss that person who had that just go for it energy, just creating without thinking too much, because just simply because it felt good. And I felt like I lost that part of me. I don't know, maybe I'm just not in tune with that part right now. So when I don't know what to do with my life, I tend to journal, and I did journal a lot. I asked ChatGPT to give me questions to navigate through this phase. The first few questions was to reflect on my past season. So question like, how did the version of myself has that just go for it energy love most about creating? What parts of that mindset can I invite back into my life? And also, what have been my happiest moments in creating content? What feelings did I have then, and how can I bring some of those back, even in small ways? And the second part was to explore my self-criticism. So question like, how do I feel when I think my work isn't good enough, or that it's already been done? What might my inner critic actually be protecting myself from? So this question was juicy because I was able to uncover that my self-criticism was coming from my fear of failure, my fear of success even, and my fear of being judged. Also, if you're going through the same thing where you feel like you're just spinning your wheels and feeling stuck and inspired, I encourage you to ponder these same questions and maybe make it your own. But yeah, so the next part is basically about rediscovering inspiration in the slower seasons and how would that look like looking forward. So question like, what am I learning from this slower period that I might not have noticed in my busier, more productive season? And that is probably my favorite question in this whole journaling period, because I think it's so easy to feel like you always have to produce results in your life and be productive all the time. I think we all go through a period where things are just way slower. It feels like you're not making progress at all, but maybe you actually are. You just can't see it, just like how I can't see my own progress right now. Like I honestly can't see it. But I think in a way, maybe we can think about how these slower seasons allow us to learn new perspective, learn new lessons that will support us when things move really fast, when we get really busy. So by the way, this is so unrelated, but my glasses are kindly gifted by Firmoo. They have so many glasses, like trendy glasses, classic style glasses on their website at such affordable prices. So if you're interested, I'll have this one linked down below. I think this one is kind of like Miu Miu-esque, but they're not like Miu Miu prices, obviously. So I have the link down below, and I also have a discount code that you can use. So thank you.
You do the same thing.